Hi traders, this is Aleks FX. I'm looking to take a scalp on the pound US dollar. This is a weekly chart we're actually looking at here, and you see we're up at sort of this area. It's a range that I'm looking at here. Key area of resistance of this weekly, you see the highs that we've had, and then we've had this obviously this big move up. I'll show the daily chart. Last couple of days we've rallied quite hard here into a key level of resistance. We also have this trend line here that I'm watching closely. You see how we've used this area a good few times, and now we're using it as resistance. I'll show you the 4-hour chart. You can see, just compress this, see the trend line running from the low all the way up through to where the current price is at the moment. So let's use it as support and resistance along the way here. Retested resistance, and then back up to this area once again. Go to the hourly chart, and we also have, if we draw a trend line in here, this up trend line. See how prices sort of hit that level a couple times, and price is showing signs of slowing down at the moment. I'll just go to the 5-minute chart, and we have this structure that's sort of grinding higher here, and this trend line right over here, this is what I'm interested in. We've had price move up, and then it's broken the trend line, and then it's come back, and you see this little micro level of support and resistance in here. Price has come up and testing this level right over here. See, it's acted support resistance, broken that trend line, retested, and now we're at resistance once again. So that's the basis of the short. I've used that trend line break as confirmation. Stop loss above the highs at the moment, and just look at some micro areas of support just for trade management. Remember, using higher time frame key areas of resistance at the moment to base the trade on. We're just using the micro levels for entry. So we've got some levels down here, right over here, and we've got a little micro level across here. And then this base down below us is where I'm going to look to sort of take my final profits. So we'll see what happens here. This area is sort of target area. I'm just drag the take profit area down into the lows. You see the lows down here, and be on my final area that I want to target. So we'll see what happens. Price is starting to break down nicely here. Nice bearish looking candle action here. So sellers are coming in. We're currently around 8 pips up at the moment, and we'll just see the 15-minute chart. We're starting to break down here. Just those candle closes, very important. Just shows who's in control here, and slowly grinding lower. Just show you the different time frames. Here's the hourly. Not really much to tell on the hourly just yet. On the 4-hour, obviously, we've just hit that key resistance area from that trend line. So we're moving down as expected. I'm going to try and get some risk out on this trade and just bring it stop down to just above this area of resistance. So if we get a retracement, I expect that level to hold. I'll just move this area across. So these are the micro levels of support. You can see prices stalled out at the moment. And now what I want to see is this level right here. We've closed below that area. I need to see cap price in terms of any retracements. So if we bounce from here, like we're doing now, I want to see this level of resistance hold. So there's a 15. You can see into that little level of support. 30-minute chart not telling us much at the moment, and here's the 5-minute. We're starting to break down here, which is a good sign, but we need to see a close below the base. So what I'm going to do now, once we've tested that low, I'm going to actually get my stop to break even, and I want to see price break through this level here. Okay, so I'll stop a stall above that level of resistance. So if we do get a bit of a bounce, ideally I'd like to see it hold. So we're breaking down nicely here. This is what I want to see. We're currently 12, almost 13 pips up on the trade, and we're coming into this level right over here. Plus I'm going to take some profits off on this. So you see how we're bouncing off from there already. So I'm just going to take off half my position off here now. So we took half off at 11.3. See, we're bouncing off support here, and our final target's down at the base. So we've used it as decent support. Alright, so a nice close. That's looking good for the trade. Show the 15-minute chart if it's closed on the 15-minute as well. Right down at this base here. And here's the 5-minute. So what I'm going to do now with this close below this base, I want to just get some, or lock some profit in on the remainder of this position. And what I'm going to do is just bring that stop down below this, or just above this area of resistance. So this resistance area needs to hold for us. Obviously if price needs to move lower. So worst case scenario, at least we'll make something on the trade now if we do get stopped. But we're quite late in the day, so we'll see what happens. So you see how we've come back and tested resistance here. So we're getting some selling coming in here. Just need to see a move down below this this micro low at the moment. So currently 12 pips up, but we're struggling to get down below this low. Alright, so we're back up at resistance now, and we're quite late in the day. See this level right here? We're quite late. We're after pretty much 5:30 in the afternoon here, London time. So I'm going to look at actually closing this out. And there we go. So drag the trades onto the chart. The reason I've closed that out is just for the time of the day here. Really wanted more follow through on this. So recapping on the trade, we obviously came into this key resistance back into this trend line that we've used for quite a while. We're up at this weekly level of key resistance as well. It's a key number to be watching across the board as well. And then the hourly chart, we had this little top end of the trend line getting tested. And then on the 5-minute, we broke the trend line and we retest that micro level right there of resistance before price started to break down. So our final target's not hit. It may actually get there now. I see the momentum's coming through now. But overall, we made an average of 9.7 pips on the trade. So I hope you found that helpful. I'm Aleks FX, and thank you for watching.